I don't know about you, but there's something super different about this year. It's more of a introspective type year. It's a let me get my life in order type year. Whatever habits I had back then can't move with me into the season type year. There's something about it that's giving new energy. It's giving new character. It's giving best version of myself just clocked in. And I need to meet her halfway. Know what's super weird about all of this right now? Is the fact that I haven't done this in a minute. I'd actually poured a glass of wine. Give me a second, I'm gonna go fetch it. Sani Bonani Bangani. It's a new year. We completed 2023, and 2023 was actually a very interesting year. So I thought I could just film this video because I've been putting it off for quite some time. I've really been feeling super anxious, really in my feelings. Even right now, I don't think any of this was planned. To the point, yeah, we'll see, I don't even know if I look decent enough. You know, I try. I cleaned up nice. When the year started, I was just in a season, and I feel like I still am, in a season where I'm really quiet and I'm trying to hear what God is saying, but more importantly, what God is saying about this channel, what God is saying about my content, what God is saying about my art, what God is saying about what I create. And trying to create from a place of impact and authenticity. Because I don't know if there are any creators watching this right now, it's so easy to fall into the trap of algorithms and feeling like you need to create what people want to consume. And as much as, yes, that is true, that is the whole key of strategy. And I know a whole lot about that because I work as a strategist. But sometimes it's about creating what you are meant to be creating. And it's so easy to fall into the trap of always chasing algorithms and trends and stuff like that, that you tend to lose your voice in the midst of it all. And I feel like for a good part of the year, I did lose my voice. I mean, I'm very proud of most of the chats we've had on this channel and the feedback I've received from it. But towards the end of the year, when I started to really feel depleted, I realized it was because I wasn't creating from a place of authenticity or of impact. We all have different purposes. We all here for very different reasons. And my purpose is not going to look like yours. Therefore, I can't be creating from a place that looks like yours. I then realized that my vision is different this year in terms of how I also want to execute it, how I want to plan for it, and all of that. And this is the time of year where everyone is on some new year, new me vibe. Everyone's trying to be like a different person, a better version of themselves. We're all becoming. And that's what I love about the new year. And in terms of authenticity, I realized that the one thing where I might have lost my authenticity, or maybe not have lost it, but the one place where I've been doing everything like everyone else has been my vision boarding process. So with the vision boards, back in the day, people had like the ones on placards on their walls, and then we moved into the digital era. And this is something I've championed for so long, where we had like the digital vision boards that you could have as a wallpaper, or you could also print out if you wanted, but created on digital platforms. But with 2023, guys, things are a bit different. I am vision boarding a whole lot differently this year. I have been pinning my vision for 2024, and that has felt super authentic to me. It has also felt easier for me because I'm already one on the platform more than I need to be, but also it just became so much easier than feeling the pressure of having to create a board. And if there's one thing I've been struggling with a lot, is like the pressure to create, even with something as simple as a vision board. But just to backtrack a bit, and if you would like to know the whole process of how to actually create a vision board, I created a whole video about that last year, and I will link it in the cards somewhere. And you can just refer to that. I outlined several steps that you take before you actually arrive at creating the board and the steps you take after. Because a lot of people tend to just stay at the, oh, this looks aesthetically pleasing. This is the vision I have for my life. Just a couple of pictures that look good and stuff like that. Sorry if I keep looking outside because I can see my gates and it's swinging open. There's a lot of wind, which is why I'm like, will this video even see the light of day? The reason I wanted to speak on this in regards to authenticity is because we live in a world, or we are within a culture or society or an era where everything is literally looking the same. We don't have our own personality in some of the things that we do. And so I started realizing that even with the process of setting your goals and intentions for the year, what is working for me might not work for you, which is why I have been more receptive with the idea of pinning my vision. Instead of creating a board. Maybe at some point I will create a board. But at this point of the year that I'm at right now, pinning my vision makes more sense. And hear me out, I'm not saying go out there and pin your vision too. I'm just saying visualize your future in a way that is firstly authentic to you and achievable for you. When it comes to the vision itself, it's so easy to want what other people want for us. It's so easy to want what people feel like we should have. For example, like an A-star student, the head is not empty. And when your head is not empty, people feel like you should be doing certain things. And when you turn out as a creative, people feel like you're wasting the brain cells that God gave you. And it's so easy to operate in a way or in a manner where it feels like you're trying to make everyone happy except yourself. So when it comes to this year and pursuing your dreams, outside of authentically vision boarding, also authentically choose dreams that are what you want. And granted, we want the people in our lives to be happy, and we also believe that they believe in us. So whatever they're seeing is not by mistake. But sometimes it's not your dream. And it's okay to move away from something. This wind is gonna upset me. It's okay to move away from something and be like, this is not my dream. And that is okay. I think the word for the year more than anything, this door is just pissing me off. The word for the year more than anything is authenticity. Actually, you know what? The word for like our lives going forward is authenticity. Especially me, I'm at an age where I cannot afford to be inauthentic anymore. Like, I'm getting older, and there's something about age. Someone said fully developed frontal lobe. Like, my brain is so developed in such a way where I know what I want and what I don't want. So I can't keep moving or operating in an era or an area where it's not really what I want. What am I doing it for? Especially in adulthood, where you have the choice to choose who you are and what you want out of your life. So if you take anything from this chat that we are having right now, that is firstly so impromptu, imperfect, the door keeps swinging open, there's a lot of wind, is that move authentically this year in planning your vision, in executing your vision, and in choosing the dreams that you feel like are what this year is for.
Get some air now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now, got me bummed out. You so baby, baby, baby. I've been on my empty mind, shit. I should've came from losing the best of me.